Russo's Playbook. Alright, what's up everybody? You know what time it is. It's another episode of Russo's Playbook. We got AG and Hunter back. I know we had a long break. What up, Hunt?
What's up, everybody? Apologize for not being around for the past 3 weeks. I was living my best life in Arizona and Maui.
Well deserved.
Actually, I don't apologize for it. I had a great time. Sorry, though.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah,
You don't need to apologize, though. We held it down over here.
Yeah, of course. I was watching via YouTube.
Yeah,
like you should be.
We needed you to... Because Hunter subscribed, so even though he was on vacation living his best life, he never missed a play. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys got to subscribe so you never miss a play. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Russo's Playbook, TikTok as well. Russo'sPlaybook.com is where you'll catch all of our articles. And yeah, we're killing it right now. I think we averaging probably like 5 shows a week, like 5 articles maybe. So I mean, there's a lot, but a lot of different topics. So you don't have to watch everything, but what you're into, we got it covered. And if you guys got any requests, I'm sure we can find a guy to cover that as well. So just let us know.
Big facts. Russo's Playbook, home of the sports. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, we got.
I like that.
No, not necessily. Depends on what you need. Right?
Wait. If we're going into like swimming or something.
Look, you can offer up yourself if you want, but don't include me in that, all right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not writing about curling, all right? I'm not writing about it.
I'm not
asking me.
But if you want someone to, I'm just going to tell you to do it.
Listen,
and I'll post it. You could be a published author.
I'll tell you what. I watched some curling a couple months ago. They had it for the Olympics early.
About it. Don't worry, guys.
That was pretty elite. You know what I'm saying?
So we got your curling guy.
Not only that, bro, I 100% can make the team. It's straight dad bods and beards. That's it. I'm all for it.
While we're on the topic, we actually might have some ultimate frisbee coverage coming soon.
Yeah.
So some interviews with some guys that are in the professional side of that sport. And possibly some every 2 weeks little write up about what's going on. I know there's not too many fans, but in case anybody was wondering about Ultimate Frisbee, we might have that coming soon.
I'm just interested because it's fun to play. You know what I'm saying? So I'd love to learn a little more about it.
Yeah,
I made the C team at ASU, not the A or the B, but the C. But there was a lot of us. It's kind of embarrassing to admit.
Yeah, I know.
We might want to cut that out.
Yeah, we keeping that. So let's roll right along. We like to get into Stop That first, bring the energy, bring some heat. Hunter, you're gonna kick it off, right?
Yeah. So I mean, this is just gonna make everybody laugh. It made us laugh. Kind of made me tight though. Dusty Baker was complaining that the Yankees fans were too mean to Jose Altuve during last night's game. All I have to say to you, Dusty, is stop that. Come on now, man. You guys cheated. You cheated. You won, and you cheated. Jose Altuve won an MVP that could be very much stolen from Aaron Judge that year. It was never taken away from him.
It was
nothing.
Armed robbery, right?
Armed robbery with a gun. It's like a game of Clue
with the trash can.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, I don't understand how you can come out. I get it. They're like, oh, well, it's been 2 years. Dude, it's going to be 10 years. No one's going to still like you. As long as Jose Altuve is in the league, no one is going to forget what happened. The MLB didn't do anything to reprimand you. The fans wanted that to happen. Nothing happened. You played the Yankees. You're playing in New York. Yeah. What did you expect from that situation? And you want to know something that's even funnier? Their stadium's only at like 10% capacity, so just wait until it's fully open.
Yeah.
Wait until it's fully open. Jose Altuve is going to get ripped apart for the rest of his MLB career in New York, and it's just that simple.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
oh wow.
Yeah.
You cheated. No players got suspended or any penalty. You still have the trophy. You still have the MVP ring or whatever. So I mean, at this point, you can't complain. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it.
I think New York fans, if Jose Altuve ever did step up and he was like, you know what, I wasn't deserving of that MVP, and he gave it up, didn't give it to anyone, just said I don't deserve it. Yeah. I think I would have a lot more respect for him. But the fact that guy probably sits at home with it in his trophy case, fucking stares at it, just like, yeah, I was the MVP that year. It kills me. It kills baseball fans inside. It kills Yankees fans inside. Aaron Judge, I don't even want to know how that man feels about it.
Yeah, I mean, not to get off topic, but if you think about it, that really could have affected the whole trajectory of the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were coming up, young guns, baby bombers. Aaron Judge about to win MVP. Boom, they get cheated out of a World Series. They've been down on the decline since. It's just crazy to think about. Obviously, you can't blame it fully on that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
it's on them. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
kind of threw off the, threw off the plan.
That stops momentum 100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's move right along. AG.
We got to talk about the Packers, of course. As we know, it's well documented here on Russo's Playbook. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that Russo always goes off about it, and we've commented on it as well. How the Packers just never take care of Aaron Rodgers. I think in the last 8 years, their only offensive weapon in the first round, besides Jordan Love, was Devonta Adams.
No,
something like that.
Devonta Adams was a 5th-round draft pick.
Yeah,
they got lucky.
I'm saying, there's something where they haven't gone skill player in a first round in so long.
I think
so I was off with that, but something like that, at least like 8-10 years or something like that. They haven't gone and got a skill player.
Yeah,
and then right before the draft, the day of the draft, right, that morning or something, Aaron Rodgers comes out and says straight up, "I don't want to be here anymore," and I speculate that was kind of a warning shot. Like, hey, if you guys don't do what we're supposed to do tonight, then I'm going to stick through with this. Yep. It was kind of like giving them the ultimatum, kind of. Yep. And what did they do? Packers go out, 1st-round draft pick, and they pick up a corner. So, Green Bay Packers, stop that. It's, go ahead, do it. Absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We haven't had that in a couple weeks. So
Absolutely ridiculous. I'll give you 2. We
needed it to make up for this time. But no, I mean, that's just crazy to me. I mean, you had one chance to get it right now. Like, this is your last chance because think of it, they didn't trade him yet. Yep. So you can change his mind. Go get him a receiver. Change his mind.
You know what's even funnier?
You know what I mean?
You know what's even funnier? Like, as speculation went on and all these other articles started popping off, they got a wide receiver. They just got him in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
But they even said, screw the 2nd. They're like, no. Like, whoever's left on the board, we'll find another one for you in the 3rd.
They had plenty of options.
They had plenty of options.
We could get into that next segment, though.
We'll save it. We'll save it.
But,
go ahead,
I guess it's my turn, huh?
Yeah.
Your turn,
All
buddy.
right, well, I gotta take the headphones off.
Oh, helmet comes on, headphones off. Here we
bro,
go.
Yeah, we do like 3 weeks without Hunter. The helmet never comes on. As soon as he comes back, he gets the helmet.
Listen, been waiting.
Man, it's not for Hunter.
Strap it up.
I think it's for Hunter. Seems like it's
First
for Hunter.
off, it's for the haters. Specifically you, Mel Kiper. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'll at you on Twitter, too, because I'm going to call you out. Listen, from the moment the Jets drafted Wilson, every other sentence out your mouth, but he played inferior talent. Oh, he has a great arm, but he played inferior talent. He's the best quarterback coming out, but he played inferior talent. Mel Kiper, when has it mattered that he played inferior talent? How's Ohio State doing with quarterbacks? How's Alabama doing with quarterbacks? How's Florida doing with quarterbacks? How's Michigan doing with quarterbacks? Why does that even matter?
Michigan's all right. They got this dude named Tom.
Yeah, from what, 20 years ago? 21 years ago? So, with that being on track, but we got, listen. You got me tight with the whole, he played inferior talent, which absolutely means nothing. We've got plenty of quarterbacks that have come out with North Dakota State, Wyoming.
Yep.
I mean, Josh Allen, Wyoming. Who the hell would have thought that? But he did it.
That's a great point.
And then, to double up on your terrible take, you come out with a list and say the top head-scratching move of the draft was the Jets drafting a quarterback who they need and the top interior offensive lineman in the draft. Mel Kiper, stop that. I got a bone to pick with you, dude. I'm not happy with you. You are literally a hater. You are completely in love with Sam Darnold and so upset that he moved on. He's in a better place. Let him live. The Jets had to move on. They did what they had to do. Why are you hating so hard? Mel Kiper, stop that again.
Big stop that.
Ridiculous. Absolutely. Dude, I'm watching that draft. I was so furious that every other sentence, but he played inferior talent. We've just watched 6 straight quarterbacks come out playing inferior talent and balled out in the NFL. Yep. What are we talking about here?
And we've watched plenty that played great talent all year. SEC guys.
Yes.
That do not ball out.
Thank you. It just doesn't make sense to me. I had to stop you twice. I might stop you a third time. I'll call you out on Twitter.
And let's also talk about this for a sec too, because you want to talk about he played against inferior talent. All right, bet. the team that he also played around is a specific college that only takes Mormon students in. They are going strictly off the basis of the Mormon population of football in America. And this man made it happen.
Yeah.
You cannot hate Zach Wilson. You cannot hate on his talent. You cannot... I love the Zach Wilson pick for you guys.
Yeah.
And I am very... if I don't agree with you, Nick, you already know. I will let you know. You know how I feel about the Jets. I think you guys had a great draft. I think you guys are well on your way to putting together a team again, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to see you happy. I'm happy to see you happy. All my Jets fans out there, congratulations. You guys look like you have a promising future. But Mel Kiper, you are a no-good sack of shit, and I hope the worst for you.
Dude,
that's all I have to say.
I truly think his hate solely came for his love for Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it was the second day of the draft, he put out grades. And he literally said, I'd give him a higher grade if they kept Sam Darnold. What's that have to do with the draft?
Nothing.
We moved on, we got extra picks, and we drafted what we needed. But you would have gave us a better grade if we kept Sam. Like, what are you talking about?
He's beating a dead horse. He's beating a dead horse. That's
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, but no, to Hunter's point, though, you guys did have a good draft. And how crazy would it be? Now, hear me out.
Uh-oh.
Joe Douglas gets the Eagles their first Super Bowl, and then comes through and gets the Jets their first since Namath.
Dude, I promise you.
Greatest GM all time? If he does that?
He's already on
in the
his
next
way
5 years?
Greatest Jets GM all time.
No,
He's
not
already
Jets
on his way.
GM. Like,
all around.
Oh, that could be.
He goes in and gets the Eagles their first, and then gets the Jets one. The Jets.
That could be.
I would have to go through a big long list of GMs.
No.
I'm not even
joking.
joking.
But I'm saying that puts him like in the spectrum immediately. Like,
I'm not even joking.
Hall of Fame.
If the Jets do go to the Super Bowl, I'm buying all my family a ticket. We're all going. I'm showing up in this Jets helmet. I'll have literally all 10 of my Jets jerseys on. I'm just gonna.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you had like a separate bank account that you've been putting money into since you were 3 years old for this.
I don't worry about it.
He's like, yo, Ashley's upstairs.
I said this. I said it in 09, bro. I was ready to go. I said it in 09.
Don't worry. I presume that the Jets will give you a lot more time to save.
Crazy. Listen, we're coming up. We're coming up.
You got it.
But all right, let's focus back up.
Unstrapped.
I'll keep it right here for now.
Just in case.
Listen.
Just in case.
Listen. Now my forehead all red, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Let's get right into talk or trash, huh?
Alright, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we got some good combos. I know AG brought it up a little bit before, but Aaron Rodgers, could he really retire? You want to talk or trash it?
Talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Hell yeah.
Because we've been talking about it. So I mean, we've already said enough, but I still got a lot more on my chest.
Yeah.
Like we said, the Packers had the one chance to really solidify Aaron Rodgers staying. Man is 38 years old. He's probably got, in my opinion, another 4 really, really good, talented years in him before we start to see a fall off. You pissed off the wrong guy on your team.
Yeah.
The wrong guy.
And before you keep going real quick, I'll explain. I don't think we got in depth with it. But Aaron Rodgers came out day of the draft. He said he's basically fed up with the Packers, and he doesn't want to come back. He doesn't want to rejoin the team. He said his options retire. I know we had Jeopardy out there when we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. There were rumors that he wanted the GM gone. There was rumors that the day he praised one of his wide receivers, they released the guy the next day without even telling him. I mean, there's all these rumors flying around, but I could truthfully believe he's ready to hang it up if he wants to.
Yeah.
I think he's accomplished everything he wanted to, and I think he has plenty of jobs lined up. He was actually, I was looking it up. He was actually the third-rated Jeopardy host in that span of them doing it, and the 2 others were recent hosts of other shows. So obviously they're gonna get a little more attention. Not everybody knows Aaron Rodgers if you're not a sports fan. But I mean, for him to put up, I think it was like a 5.6 in TV ratings. It was pretty good. So I mean, he definitely has stuff lined up for him if he really wanted to.
And I mean, the other thing is too, like in his mind, I imagine that Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to retire. I think he knows that he has those years left too. But you can only deal with just being treated so badly until you're just like, yo, I have given my all to this organization. I have only played for you guys my entire career. I sat behind Brett Favre for 4 years and waited for my turn. I did everything right. Yep. Everything right. And when in the beginning, he fell into a good position with some pretty good wide receivers. You know, the old days with Jordy Nelson and things like that. But guess what? Those old days are over.
Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings. Yeah, you could go down the entire list. Donald Driver, that's a very slept on wide receiver. I'm very happy that you brought him up too.
Very slept on.
But my whole point is, all those years are gone, and you never did anything for this man. And now that he's 38 years old, and he's like, yeah, you know what, I could just retire. Everyone's scrambling to try and figure it out. The time is up. It's done. It's done.
You wasted way too much time.
Exactly. And I mean, you didn't just waste Aaron's time, but you wasted the entire team's time, because we've been saying it. Everyone in the sports world has been saying it. You've been one wide receiver away from making a difference. One good tight end. Just another option for the man. He's not asking for anything too crazy here. So I mean, it's just, regardless of what he does, I don't think I'll be mad at Aaron Rodgers. I'll understand. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, if he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go and do Jeopardy, which is one of the most random things for a football player to do. If that's what he wants to do, I don't blame him, man. It's that simple. But time will tell. Maybe something will get worked out. Obviously, it's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation right now, but we'll see, man.
Yeah, definitely was something to talk about. Let's move right along. Stay with the NFL. Devonta Smith, too undersized for the NFL? Talk trash.
Trash.
That
Dumpster. Fire.
That whole take is trash.
Terrible.
The guy just won a Heisman, first off, in college at Alabama, playing against probably the top defenses in college football. Yeah. I mean, in the SEC. So he got that. He balls out, and it's a baller. It don't matter about his size. You can use him in anything, bro. Yeah. It does not matter about his size. So that's a trash take.
We hear this once a year too with every player. The Deshaun Jacksons, the Darren Sproles, the Drew Breeses. That list goes on, and the Kyler Murrays. They're too small. They're too this. They're too that. Dude, he's gonna be fine. Yeah. He's gonna be fine. This guy runs the slickest routes you would ever see in your entire life. He's fast. He's got soft hands. He's going to be perfectly fine. He's back with his old college quarterback from when he was a sophomore. He's going to be all right. I just think it's ridiculous. Trash.
And then let's stick with the NFL. Got a couple more. So DK Metcalf competing to qualify for the Olympics. Talk or trash?
Talk
about it?
Yeah.
What's up? What do you got to say?
4.3, 340. He has a chance.
He wants to run the 100-meter. I could see it. I could see him in hurdles. Like, I was telling AG that before, like, super tall, super lanky, long legs. He runs as fast as he does. I mean, I guess if he's just going to do the 100-meter straight up, he's still got a really good shot. But, yeah, I mean, I don't blame him, man. If he's got the track star ability, you might as well go for it.
Yeah, he's competing to qualify this weekend, I believe.
I think we all agreed he does have that potential to make it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
For sure. And then somebody who I don't think has potential to make it happen, Tim Tebow, wanted to try out for the Jaguars at the tight end position. Talk or trash?
Talk
about it. Let me just say this. You're 7 years too late, buddy. You made the switch 7 years too late.
Big said, I'm glad you wanted to talk about it, Hunter.
Go on, though. I know you got a lot to say for it.
Dude, the 11-year-old Hunter in me is screaming right now. I'm so happy. I mean, my whole thing, though, is, all right, so do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But we also said the same thing about this man getting on the Mets and playing. I don't think he ever broke through. Or actually, no, he did. I think just for the lineup. I don't know if he ever actually played a game, which is ridiculous because the Mets could have made a boatload of money off that man.
And with the old owners, they definitely should have.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That might be what the Jags are doing.
Well, I don't know about that. I think it's more Urban Meyer having flashbacks to Florida.
Well, Urban Meyer's trying to
that's a connect for Urban
Meyer.
Meyer.
Boys back in town.
Think about it. It's an Urban Meyer connect. Hey, Tim, look, we could make a lot of fucking money.
You know what, though? The one thing that's going to help him out here is, although you're right. It's been 7 years too late. That's 7 years of him not taking any hits to the body. MLB workouts are a lot different. Dude, just hear me out.
I know, because they don't do shit, really.
Dude, that man is built like a brick shithouse. This guy used to wake up every morning and push his dad's pickup truck in neutral a mile down their driveway to get the mail, and then a mile back. He's an animal. He's an animal. And I think Tim Tebow is also one of those guys where if you tell him that he can't do something, he's going to figure out the way to do it. One way or another.
They told him he won't be in MLB in well.
They told him he wasn't going to be a great NFL quarterback too. And,
he won a playoff game. It was the ugliest playoff win I've ever seen in my life, but he won it, bro.
First of all, the Steelers just folded on that defensive play, but I can't take that away from him because he dimed it.
That's
when
what
he
I'm
needed
saying.
to. So,
Tim Tebow's gonna hear
you
this
know
one
what I
day
mean?
and just be like, "I told you."
Now,
But Buddy took off. What was that, Demaryius Thomas?
Yeah.
If he doesn't take off, I don't know
That's
if they win
facts,
that.
yeah.
But he hit the burners on him. So
Right.
Now-
no, you got it though. He won a playoff game.
What do you got, Russo?
is Tim Tebow the most used sports figure to just get headlines?
No, LeBron James.
Well, see, yeah, but
Not
LeBron's
close.
genuine about what he does.
No.
Tim Tebow is like,
he's not.
I'm quarterback for the Broncos. And then the Jets hire him solely for the circus.
Yeah.
Patriots brought him in solely for the circus.
Yep.
Then he's like, all right, I'm done with the NFL. I'm going to
Oh,
go to
you're
the
talking
MLB.
about
Like, just strictly headlines.
flipping
like,
around to other places just for headline. Like,
yeah.
other
Like,
people
he
using
only,
him for headlines.
He was only signed to the
No,
Mets
but-
for the headlines. And they kept him in the minors the whole time.
Nah, people use
For the most
people
part. I think he
use
came up
Braun
once.
for the headlines more, but in different
Yeah.
ways. I see what
I
you're
feel
saying.
you.
In that way, he might be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
I
if we're like
Cause,
talking
like-
about overall,
Yeah,
I
because
think
7 years
it's gotta
later,
be
it's
Braun.
like, hey, let's try Tim Tebow for tight end with the fucking.
No, I-
they're reminding.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's so random.
yeah,
I
you're
just
not
think-
making a bad point.
I just think he won't die. Like he won't die out.
won't
Like, he's
die
gonna be
out.
50 years old, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're gonna bring in Tim Tebow to be an NFL commentator."
Wildcat.
It's just like he's just always gonna have a job somewhere in sports.
Yeah.
He was doing that actually. As a matter of fact, he
He
was
was.
commentating for a little bit.
I think he did college football or
Yeah,
something.
and he actually did a pretty good job. So I mean,
Yeah.
man's versatile with sports. So
yeah.
you might.
He has a lot of options for sure.
Yeah, you might see him. I don't know. I like it though. I love Tim Tebow.
Yeah. Let's switch it over to the basketball side of things.
Let's do
So
it.
we have the Knicks. They're on a roll right now. But my question is, or I guess the talk or trash question, can the Knicks win round one of a playoff series?
Yes.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. I think
Talk
so.
about it? All right.
Their defense is superb. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of how I look at it. I mean,
I'll put it like this. I don't know what to expect from the Hawks or the Heat. So whichever
Yeah, I
one
like
of those
that.
teams makes it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's on.
Whoever's in the 5 seed, they I don't know what to expect from them. So I know that the Knicks are balling right now. I know what to expect from them on a night-to-night basis at this point,
Yeah.
which sounds crazy to say
It
that
is.
they're actually like consistent. But
Yeah.
the Heat and Hawks, nah, I don't trust them.
Yeah, and just to your point, I mean, you could really expect, you're going to expect great defense, and you're going to expect energy 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to come out firing, and they're going to lock you down.
yeah.
And that's that. That's, you know, that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah.
So-
I could also see them winning off the basis of like, there's no expectations for them, man. It's
Yeah,
just like,
that's
dude,
a fair
they
point.
you know, the Knicks in the past years.
although it is New York.
Yeah,
Expectations,
but
bro.
that's like the New York expectation. I mean, like if you're not from the East Coast or the tri-state area, like you probably
Yeah.
looked at the Knicks going into this year and you're like, huh,
Laughed at him.
yeah, it's the Knicks. But
Yep.
how they've been playing, I mean, they came out to shoot like that too. Like they've just been doing good all year. So unless they pull a big Knicks move here and just
Yeah.
start losing consistently, and they, you know, it goes really wishy-washy. I like how they play. I like their
Yeah.
defense. I like how they kind of play with the idea. It's like, all right, well, it's us against the world because no one's expecting them to win, or no one was expecting them to win. Now that they're winning, everyone's kind of hopping on the bandwagon. But I could see them pulling it off. Maybe in like a tight series, but
Yeah.
I could see them do it.
Yeah, let's move to the last topic in Talk or Trash. Does Russell Westbrook not get enough credit?
Talk and
Yeah.
yes.
It's funny.
he
I
does
was
also
actually
enough credit.
gonna jump in and say, hey, can we talk about the Wizards real quick? But
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
Perfect.
it.
And
Perfect.
also, just before we start, does anybody else always mess up Russell Westbrook's name? Where it's
Yeah.
like Russell Westbrook?
I'm hunting rabbits. Head ass.
But let's go. Let's talk about it.
Just talking about it, man. He's just. I don't understand why people hate him. Like he's so much fun to watch. Like to watch him play. He's having fun out there again.
He's a walking triple-double as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like this guy, he just put up what was it, like 24 assists and 21 rebounds, 14 points.
I read a stat.
24 rebounds. I think
Yeah.
that was his record.
I read a stat the other day.
record.
He could literally end the season, like the rest of the games, with no points or anything, and he'll still be averaging triple-double.
And that's what, like the 7th year in a row.
Like at this point, it's crazy.
People hate him. You could call him a stat padder. You could say he takes too many shots. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada.
Nah,
but
he didn't get it last year.
He did.
Nah. All right.
Last year he had 27, 8, and 7 with Houston. But
Oh wait,
if
Houston,
it wasn't for
yeah.
if it wasn't for last year, he'd be at 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be 4 out of 5 seasons averaging a triple double since he did it the first time.
Put some respect on his name, man.
Seriously, man. There's nothing that pisses me off more than like
he's been over 7 in the assists and rebounds with the points for 7 straight years now.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't get that.
Unbelievable.
You don't get that from.
in this year,
from everybody.
22 points on 44% shooting, which is great for him.
Yeah.
11 rebounds, 11 assists a game. I mean, he's doing everything. And what I wanted to talk about with the Wizards was, which falls right into this, with Russell Westbrook balling out, along with Bradley Beal and the rest of the team. Man, they started off the season bad. They were a laughingstock. Remember, we were saying stop that to the Wizards. We were like, Bradley Beal's out of there. They stuck together, and they're going to be in the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to win some. I think they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that's my sleeper pick.
Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. Off of the play-in tournament.
I gotta get my chakras aligned and stuff to let you
they're
guys
gonna
know
get
who's gonna
smoked
win,
by the Nets or the Sixers, but they're gonna make the playoffs.
But they're gonna make the playoffs. Yeah. But that's all I got for Talk or Trash. That'll wrap up this show. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube. You could also find the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all other podcast platforms. We got another MLB show tonight, Deep to Right. We had our power rankings for the MLB drop yesterday, I believe it was, 2 days ago.
Every Monday morning we'll have power
yep.
rankings for the MLB. Shout out to our guy Johnny 2 Bets on Twitter.
Yep.
2 N's.
And you can catch that on Russo's Playbook.com. AG, did you guys have a basketball show, right?
Yeah, we did a basketball show last night, so that's out there now too. You'll see it right here.
Yeah. And that's how we'll wrap that up, fellas. We'll catch you guys again next week.
Be good.
Peace.